I knew you'd do it. Even knowing all the potential complications, you couldn't restrain from altering yourself. But let me say this. If it can help our cause, if it can make you more efficient, it's not in our nature to give up. Or is it? Don, I'm talking to you. Don, are you with me? So much had to die and be reborn again for us to be here.
How do you expect me to work with something like that?
The research must continue.
You don't have to understand everything. Trust me. It seems to have found unique ways to survive and expand. Who can tell if it's not using us to speed up its own evolution?
Jan, focus. Whatever this planet is doing to you, you must resist it. Your goal is to uncover the secret of life.
Maybe we really are dealing with a brain-clouding virus here.
Of your life.
You have always been a consciousness transferred to a lab-grown body, remember?
I'm confused. I can make mistakes, but can you?
The Alta's last variable. By now.
I knew you'd do it. Even knowing all the potential complications.
Alright, cool. Now you can hear me. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so today we will be playing the last variable. And before we start, I would like to take a look at what we have. So as I can see, we already have this small storage. And to be honest, we have plenty of them. We have some already. But the question is, did we already check the samples that we had? It looks like we did. We need to research phased rapidium, check on Kathy, and harvest a prism anomaly sample without destroying the anomaly it's marked on the map. Alrighty, so first of all, it's 7:38. I don't want to waste time. So what do we need? We need organics. So let's send Jan geologist to gather some organics, and when it comes to production, we need one radiation filter, and I would like to have at least 5 beasts. Howdy, I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? So yeah, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna research the phased rapidium, and I think this is something that we can start with. This is something that we need, right? Alright. You can now create a phased rapidium, the substance that can be found beneath the Oasis. To develop it, you need to put it through a phaser. Alright, so I guess we need to build a phaser now. So we need 1 extractor, 1 phaser, and 20 pipelines. So we need some more. We need some more metal. So let's assign geologist to harvest some metal for us, since he's got boosts while gathering metal. Hello there, hello there. So I guess this is something that we're gonna do. And yeah, when it comes to kitchen, we don't need anybody there right now. I mean, I can go there to prepare 1 mush. We can start with a feast, to be honest. And when the feast is done, good. I think we already ate it. We can go gather some organics. We're gonna check on Kathy later. And then we're also gonna have to go for the prism anomaly. You know what? Let's start with that one. Let's start with the prism anomaly. It's next to our Rapidium station. Can I make a general game suggestion request? Of course you can make as many requests / suggestions as you like. And yeah, so now we need to gather this stone. Yeah, anomaly sample. The prism sample. And now that we have it done, now that we have it collected, let's take care of this anomaly. I don't like being in the prism anomalies. They always make me dizzy. Alright, so 2 out of 3. Now we look for another one, for the last one. So where's the final core? Oh, here it is. Nice. Good. 16 Alex. Nice. Alright, we also could use some exploring. But to be honest, we got more important things to do right now. So let's get down here. And I think that now we can go back to organics and gather some. Since the geologist is at the mining station right now, at the metal outpost, we will not be able to give him the sample just yet. And we need to gather 150 organics in order to go into the cryo sleep, since we only have 3 days until the sunrise, so we don't have much time, to be honest. Alright, so let's get back to base. Storage is difficult in this expansion. Can we get a way to set a resource cap, like 500 metals, for example? That's some suggestion. To be honest, we're doing our best to make the game as best as possible. So I cannot promise you that it's gonna be added, that we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna think about it. All right. Let's give geologist the anomaly sample.
I went for that prism anomaly sample. Huh, took your sweet time, didn't you? Excuse me? I'm just teasing you. I can't wait to start testing it.
Alright, that's that. Now let's check on Kathy, since she didn't wanna talk to a young physicist.
Hello again.
Yes, yes, told you. The mapping system is... It's...
Alright. So we can either go with calm down, because you guys are gonna choose what we answer. So we can tell her to calm down, or state the obvious, which is you really are malfunctioning. Which option do you guys want to choose? Which one should we go with? Should we tell her to calm down, or say that she really is malfunctioning? Similar to upholds, I think resource cap options would be a good way to take care of storage issue. Thank you for sharing my suggestion with the team. No worries. Thank you for sharing your suggestion with us. Alright, I would like to go with never tell a woman to calm down. Alright, so we're gonna tell her that she's malfunctioning.
This must be correct. You really are malfunctioning.
Oh. It's not you. I'm sorry. I thought it was him again.
No, I came to talk to you because the version of me that knew you told me he was having a hard time communicating with you. Care to share your perspective on the nature of the problem?
My perspective? Gosh, I'm not used to being asked that question. Not by anyone named Jan.
So, I'm always gonna go with the question mark since this is not like moving the conversation forward. This is just learning something more, alright?
Interesting. You seem to be displaying emotions.
Yes, clearly they're embedded in my algorithms. A strong emotional response to your altar must be fundamental to my psychological architecture. Realizing it's not him but you calmed me down. Noteworthy observation.
So, we can either go with he and I are more different than you might expect, or just answer the question. Sorry, one more time. Just answer the question. Which one do you want to go with, guys? First, alright.
He and I are more different than you might expect. You'd think all that distinguishes us is our choice of scientific career. But it's incredible how a simple choice between academic and commercial science can change a person. Or maybe bring out the things they would never be aware of had they chosen a different direction.
No, you're not that different from him. You're simply not as obnoxious towards me. But that might be because you don't yet feel comfortable enough around me. A difference in nurture, not in nature.
He said you were the one talking nonsense, or I simply have better manners. So which one do you guys want to go with? The first one or the second one? Manners, alright?
Maybe I simply have better manners.
It looks like you'd lose them, had you entered a relationship with someone like me. It is how the branching works, isn't it? It doesn't demonstrate the future, but the present. A potential that is inside you, here and now.
That's a novel way to look at it. So, why exactly was my alter so upset after talking to you?
Whatever he told you about our conversation, it's true. I became glitchy and useless, and my vocabulary made no sense. I consulted some sources in relationship psychology, and it looks like it's the effect he has on me. Possibly always had in our hypothetical life together, discrediting all I said, only expecting praise for his ideas, taking all the credit for everything we ever came up with together.
Hey there.
Apparently in my memories, he makes me feel so small, I just freeze. It's an involuntary response.
Hey, I just finished last variable last night, and now I'm sad I have no more alters to play. Come on, you can stay with us. We're gonna be playing the last variable right now, so you can still enjoy this. We can either go with I don't believe I could be such a bully, or that's absurd. You're just a simulacrum. Which one do you guys want? I don't believe I could be such a bully, or that's absurd. Either way invalidates her feelings. So let's go with the first one. What do you say?
I don't believe it's so simple. I am not a bully, and if I ever was to become the person you described, I'm certain there must have been a reason for it.
Oh,
What?
nothing. It's just, I shouldn't. You sound like him.
Nonsense, or I'm sorry. Well, for me, it's an easy choice, but let's see what you are gonna choose. Loved it. Got a little choked up at the end. Aww.
I'm sorry. All right? You know what? This has been a very informative experiment. I'd better talk about what we've discovered here with my colleague. In the meantime, please try not to take all of this personally. What I mean is, I need to analyze what's happened here before I can draw any conclusions.
Yes, of course. Which makes me wonder, is taking things personally part of an algorithm, or something I can control? And what does personally really mean in my situation?
So you guys already finished the expansion. Are you planning to play it again to see what else you could do?
I checked on Kathy. Did you fix her?
She just needs a different approach, or you're the one that needs fixing. I am on second playthrough already. Nice. Nice. I'm the kind of guy that appreciates it. Alright, so she just needs a different approach, or you're the one who needs fixing? I think I know which one I want to go with. I would like to go with she just needs a different approach.
She doesn't need fixing. I recommend a slightly different approach to communicating with her and everything should be fine. I don't believe it. You're actually going to lecture me on how to talk to my assistant? Why don't you temper your ego for 1 minute and listen to what I have to say? A piece of advice from a sorry replica of a stray altar of a miserable builder stranded in space. How could I refuse? Please, what do you have to say?
I think I will. I need to run the guard's storyline in the main game for the platinum trophy, so I'll play the DLC again after that. Cool. Fight management was stressful, but totally rewarding. True that. So, what do we have to say? So, should we say that she claims he intimidates her, or ask him why did he end up being so nasty? It's your choice, guys. Once again, it's your choice. Alright, if you're not choosing, I'm gonna choose.
Kathy only gets blocked in your presence. She was perfectly communicative when I talked to her, but her core memories imply that you intimidate her. And even in the form of an algorithm, she must react accordingly. I don't need to listen to this crap. Did you know we were a couple once? But she couldn't handle being with someone like me. Did she tell you how jealous she was of me being the brains behind our inventions? How obsessive her reactions were whenever I was doing interviews? Why do you think it set her off like that?
Because in fact she was the brains, or because you wanted her to doubt herself? I guess we're fighting then. If I didn't have oxygen, not included experience, the pipe's infrastructure would have broken me. Oh, really? Oh, really? Huh. Doubt response is my vote. Alright.
because you put a great effort into making her doubt herself. You were afraid to let her shine lest people would notice that she's outsmarting you. You were the one jealous of her intelligence, and you had every right to be. Because after she left you, your department stopped being innovative. I told you I wasn't fit to be a manager. I was meant for greater things.
So you became a celebrity, or you didn't even have a PhD. The front of my base was so cluttered with doublers and mixers and pipes. Yeah, it can get so, as you said, cluttered. But hey, if it works, right? All the pipes.
Which is why, in order to mask your inadequacy, you became a celebrity. That's enough. I've had enough of your miserable attempts at trying to understand who I am and what I had to go through. You think you're so wise and all-knowing? Well, if you forgot, let me remind you that all you're looking down on is yourself. I'm freeing you of my intrusive company now. Go ahead and become best friends with fake Kathy for all I care.
Bro got really mad, right? Ay. Well, it ain't my fault he's a loser. Alright, so what do we have here? Nothing really. Kathy is best character. Really? That's what you think? I mean, I know why you would think that, but she's not my choice. I wouldn't choose Kathy as you said, the best character. Jan is the best. Yeah, that's true. I like her and Geologist. Yeah, I like Geologist a lot. He's so chill all the time. Just living his best life. Having fun. That's what I like about him. Alright, so what do you mean there's nothing queued? We need 2 more pipelines. And then after you're done, you're gonna go to the kitchen and cook us some meal. Yeah, I know we're low on food. Because the goddamn physicist doesn't do his job well. Wait, can I still get some more? Alright, I think it will be enough. Yeah, we definitely need to prepare some more food. Oh, he's on shift. Really? Really? Where is he then? Alright, let's give him some time to finish. And still on shift. Alright, now he's not on shift. Let's start preparing the feast so he can finish it tomorrow. Alrighty, that should be enough. So I guess this will be our last day before going into the cryo sleep. So Geologist is in the dormitory and he would like to talk. What is up? Hi 11-bit Studios, I always wanted to ask, who are you guys a little bit nervous to add real inspired political factions to Frostbank because of controversy. It's really hard for me to answer that question right now. Let just give me some time, all right? Because we have somebody in the chat that will probably help me answer this. So just give me some time, all right?
You wanted to discuss something? I analyzed the prism rock.
All right.
And it definitely opened a lot of doors, if not gates.
All
I
right.
hoped to find the superposition of states of the rocks, decoherent branches, but instead, I encountered some sort of mirror particles, reflections of reflections of reflections. A quantum dispersion, let's call it. Interesting. What's your next step? Good question. There are so many possibilities. Maybe too many? Which should I tackle first?
So should we eliminate the impractical uses, or develop a working theory? Which one should we go with, guys? What do you think? Working theory, all
I'd
right?
like to start by developing a working theory. It will likely be wrong, but falsifying them is as exciting as proving them. And it will give you a sense of direction. Right. Yeah, that's very reasonable. And also quite complicated. How to apply the knowledge of a cosmomineralogist to matters so deeply connected to quantum astrophysics. This requires a lot of brainstorming. Honestly, I wish we had an R&D team that could help. Maybe I should postpone this little project, revisit it another time.
Another two answers. Good idea, we're too busy now, or where's your persistence? Which one do you want to go with, guys? Persistence, all right?
You keep giving up so easily. Where is your persistence? All you need to do is go to a whiteboard and start writing. Sounds like a lot of tedious work to establish whether there's anything substantial to work with. And tedious work is not what I have based my career on. And my method is to try out a lot of things, see what has the best potential. So what now? Maybe revisit your radionuclides? Going back? No, that rarely does it for me. I'm all about progress. Hey, you know what could potentially be a huge leap forward? Research on the time anomaly.
It's as complicated as the prism, or are you just randomly naming anomalies now? I mean, I'm not surprised. We already gave him the regular anomaly, the prism anomaly, and now the time anomaly? Whiteboarding doesn't pass the vibe check. True, too much work, right? So, which one should we go with? The first question, the first answer, which is it's as complicated as the prism, or the second one, are you just randomly naming anomalies now? First, all right.
You've just admitted that the prism anomaly has overwhelmed you. What makes you think this one won't be even more difficult? Because I've realized it's within my area of expertise. See, it touches upon matters I've been thinking about a lot since I started dabbling in geology. Radiometric dating was what first drew me to this field, you see? You could say that's my favorite kind of dating, huh? Really? Listen, I know I haven't brought you anything tangible yet, but I have a great feeling about this one. Instinct. Remember? Think about it. Okay?
All right. Um. So let's send the physicist there. We don't need any more metals, so let's send geologists to the organics outpost, which will give me time to go on and find the time anomaly. I guess we should go this way. Yeah, we are unable to go here for now. Or are we? No, we are not. We don't have the proper equipment yet. Look at that! Do you see that? Looks amazing, right? Nice. Alright, what about here? No, I guess this doesn't work as well. And... okay. So we have some anomaly. But this is not the one that we're looking for. We're looking for the time anomaly, which is there. Alright, so here's the sample. We got it.
I hope this wasn't a waste of my time.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Alright, got it. Cool. So now we can bring it to him. But I think this is something that we're gonna do in the next cycle. Looks like we don't have enough time to do it right now. We need to gather some organics in order to be able to start the cryo sleep. But we still have time to explore. So I guess this is something that we're gonna do. Our new structures added for a base building in the DLC. Haven't managed to play it yet. Yes, there are new structures. And as I said, we're not gonna be placing them now, since it makes no sense. But we're gonna place them in the next cycle. So we have about 20 hours to go to sleep. Oh, we cannot go this way. We have about 20 hours to go to sleep. To the cryo sleep. So let's check how's it going. How's it going for... we need the suit battery. Sorry, how's it going with the organics? We have 185. We need 150 in order to be able to go into the cryo sleep. Yes, we're running out of storage space, but that's all right. That's okay. Look at that. This looks amazing, right? And right now, I think we're gonna go this way. Oh, it's so close. Glad we have it. Nice, 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 nice. So wait, there's some minerals up there. Let's reload. Let's reload the battery. Or should I say, let's change the battery. Okay, so we cannot go that way for now. We can gather some minerals. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, third time's the charm, right? Okay, so we basically explored a lot, but there's still something we can check, right? Opa! Alright, we don't have any more space in our inventory. So I'm gonna leave exploring this part of the planet for later on. And right now I'm gonna go back to base and build some more storage. Oh, my bad. Because we definitely need more storage in order to gather all of the things that are down there. And by down there, I mean the planet. And also move Sam for now. And place another small storage, just to be sure that we can engage in the cryo sleep. And let's assign the geologist to the workshop.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello!
Here you go. One time anomaly sample. Any idea how to use it? Plenty. I've already planned all the tests. Oh, this will be huge. I just know it.
Alright. Alright, I think this is the time. This is the time for us to go to sleep. I mean, we still have some time, but you know, I think this is the perfect time to do that. Let's collect everything and get back to sleep. Sorry, not back. Let's start the procedure. What was your favorite Jan in the main storyline? That's a good question. I always liked Technician, since he was just straightforward. But I think that my favorite Jan was the refiner. Sorry, there's something wrong with the Jan geologist. Wait. Where are you going? What do you think you're doing? Dormitory. What is up, Jan? You like tabula rasa? Yeah, this question was asked here before, and as I said, tabula rasa was more like a pet to me, not a real part of the crew, you know? Scientist was definitely mine. He was the most loyal. That is true.
So, are you ready to share your research results? Is quartz ready to undergo inversion at 1063 Fahrenheit? That's 573 Celsius. Yes, it is. Oh, you are going to be so astonished by this. Just get to the point. So, remember when I told you how much I enjoyed radiometric dating back at university? I had a hunch that the time anomaly might slow the rate of decay in the formations affected by it, and at first I thought that's just it. I analyzed a sample, and its absolute age was younger than that of my control sample. But then, I spilled coffee on my notes, and I wasn't sure what the exact numbers of my first dating were, so I decided to repeat it. And the absolute age of the sample was distinctly younger than I remembered. You could have misremembered, of course. That's why I repeated it a few more times throughout the next day. Listen, Jan, that anomaly doesn't seem to slow time for minerals. It rewinds it.
That's not possible, or that's a bold statement. Which one should we go with? Do we think that's not possible, or do we think that's a bold statement? To be honest, I would go with this one, with a bold
You are
statement.
advancing a very strong thesis on the basis of preliminary research. That's bold. I support that. The foundations are there. Now I need to dive deeper. What are you thinking? Like I said, I already tested my hypothesis on minerals. I like to go one step further and try to apply the effect on a human being. Myself, of course.
It's too dangerous. Or test it on paper. I want to go with the second one.
You, a cosmomineralogist, a specialist in things that can't die, want to experiment on yourself? What a ridiculous idea. You should obviously test it on paper instead. Oh, I'd rather spend a whole day inside a pulsating anomaly than waste my life on theoretical calculations. I mean, what's the point? You always have to test them anyway. It's just one more step, and such a tedious one. It's a step that keeps scientists from ending up in ICU. Anyway, we don't even have an infirmary. Are you planning to talk me out of it?
Tell me more about the experiment, or can I talk you out of it? Let's learn more. What do you think?
First, tell me more about the experiment. Sure, I've been thinking about isolating the isotope that's linked to the rewinding effect and exposing myself to it through stimulated emission. Radiation. I see. And how are you planning to control the dose? I'll estimate the safe range and likely repeat the experiment a few times before being affected. Unless you want to join me and be responsible for the length of the exposure.
Yeah, I'd like to participate.
Of course, I want to participate. It's a task for at least 2 people. And you're curious too, obviously. So, it's settled. I'm ready when you are.
Alright, but wait. Where is physicist? He went outside, right?
Where could he go? He'd probably choose a dramatic scenery, but not too far. The Rocky Valley.
Alright, so let's go ahead and find a physicist. First priority, get infirmary. Yeah, we don't have minerals for that.
What is that noise? It sounds like a synth alarm, but it's not mine.
Alright, so we don't need the rush hours. We don't have resources. Good. Love the altars. Such a brilliant design for a game. Incredible writing and direction as well. I never tire of telling people about it. Same here. Glad you like it. Did you finish the last variable already?
Is that the physicist?
Is there a new threat this time in the DLC? Or do we have a little bit more time to breathe?
I'm out of resources, boss. Want me to go there in the meantime?
I mean, there's new tasks and new... Sorry, one moment.
Stupid fool. Please. Let me die. Here. Let's get you back to the base. So worthless.
Alright, so we need to build the infirmary. There are new tasks, there are new challenges, and there are new mechanics that I think you may say are harder. And oh, cannot go this way. I haven't gotten last variable yet. I'm still replaying the original. I have only beaten it twice, but I want to do a third, and then do the last variable. I think this is the best way to do it. Alright, let's gather some organics. Yeah, we're not able to go this way. And I don't want to get rid of all of the anomalies, because this will take too much time. I didn't even want to get rid of this one. That's... we don't have the battery. Nothing queued. We don't have resources for the battery. We need to get back and recharge. I think this will be the fastest way to do it. Because we definitely need the organics mining outposts. Otherwise, we won't be able to continue. We won't be able to create, to build the... we won't be able to build not only the batteries, the suit batteries, but also the radiation filters. So yeah, we definitely need organics. Let's place the outpost in here. Seen another anomaly, so let's get rid of it. And then let's place a pylon in here and gather at least 40 organics. Cool. Now let's get down. I'm sorry. Sorry. I gotta go, but I had fun. Thank you for being here. Is scanning no longer necessary, or did you already know the spot for the mining outpost? So, this expansion is separated into cycles. So in the first cycle, we were able to find the spot where the organics were placed. And now we just needed to place the outpost in the same spot that we had it in the first cycle. Got the DLC and loving it. Feels almost like a sequel. Great job. Glad you like it. Yeah, I mean, the base game is around 20-25 hours. And the expansion is 20 hours. So, yeah, it's a big one. Let's gather some more minerals. We don't need to go there. But yeah, as I said, we need to gather some more minerals in order to place the physicist in the infirmary. And I think that the next shallow spot of minerals should be here. I know it will take longer now, but we need it. I mean, physicist needs it. Let's get out of here. Oh, it's so dark. Does anyone else think of breaking bad anytime they collect minerals? Frank Schrader always had the always comes to mind. He loved his minerals. Yeah, I mean, I'm gathering minerals in my house as well. So I'm not really thinking about the series, but that's a fair point. So yeah, let's place the infirmary. We don't need that much storage space right now. Can we get rid of these three? Yeah, and we still have some space. Cool. Let's place the infirmary next to dormitory. And we need to fix the quantum computer. Alright, so physicist is already in the infirmary bed. That's good. We definitely need to cook some food. Otherwise, we're gonna starve. One thing you guys really expanded on, and that I didn't realize I would enjoy so much, is the pipeline network. I'm having a really good time going back to trying to optimize it. Great new gameplay. True that. That's something new, right? So where's... Oh, geologist is down there.
Damn it. Did I just lose a man to a stupid experiment?
Cool. Nice. Really nice.
His vitals are terrible.
Cool. We have two altars.
Might not make it.
and they're both dying. Nice. That's really good.
I was supposed to be involved.
Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so let's get out. We need to connect the mining outposts. If only Jan Doctor was there. Yeah, that would be definitely helpful. Oh man, I'm so obsessed with the game. I can't shut up about it. I'm telling all my friends they absolutely have to play it. They're telling the truth. Spitting the truth. Alright, alright, alright. I see you, Anomaly. Oh, pop, 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 pop. Alright, let's take care of this one first. let's place some pylons. We cannot do it like that. Can we move it a little? Nice. This will save us some space. Right, so let's put it in here and then like this. Cool. Lol, this feels like my playthrough of the original game. Screwed up so bad everyone hated me. Yeah, well, there's some things that I cannot really take care of. And one of those things... Oh, we need more battery. Is the altars doing things that hurt them. I mean, there was nothing I could do about it, right? Or was there? Alright, let's get back to the Rapidium outpost and place the pylon as far as possible. Cool. Yeah, that's what we need. And now another pylon to connect it there. Good. That's really good. So now what I'm gonna do is recharge. And no, I don't need more metals. I need to go here to the Rapidium. Oh, whoa, to the Rapidium outpost. Yeah, that was scary and unnecessarily dangerous. Let's get rid of those anomalies around here. Cool. Oh, there's so many of them. Cool, nice. And now what we're gonna build... Oh, I think we don't have it yet. Oh, we do. All right, we need to build the Rapidium tank first. Sorry. But we also need some organics in order to cook some food. Especially now that all of our altars are down. Time for some beer pong. You think so? The beer pong minigame was so well designed. Such a fun time, reminded me of uni. Alright, let's start preparing the feast, but we're not gonna finish it. We're just gonna spend some time preparing. Nice. And now we go to bed. And on the next day, we're gonna start with preparing some food. Alright, so as I can see, young geologist woke up. And... well... He's furious, I guess. What is up?
What? I thought you died. Incredible, isn't it? Looks like the isotope restored me to my state from before the moment it killed me, which proves that the time anomaly really affects the absolute age of matter, both organic and inorganic, and that it does so by means of quantum time travel, which makes me a time traveler, possibly the first one ever. Oh, and maybe also an extraordinarily intelligent zombie. That's potentially impressive. Potentially. Come on. It is impressive. You have to admit it's a breakthrough. We have have to repeat the experiment. Make sure those
I already
isotopes
like
really have the
geologist. He
qualities
takes
you attribute to them.
things very well,
Repeat it.
right?
No, that would be excessive. I've already achieved what I wanted, experienced something nobody else has before. That's the quintessence of science, at least for me. Always push forward, never step twice in the same river. Looks like you have it all figured out. Listen, I know my philosophy isn't strictly academic, but I've long decided that I don't need to prove myself to anyone, myself included. I just want my work to be fun and satisfying, and that's enough for me, but it's clearly not for you. So what kind of a scientist does that make me in your eyes?
Half-asser.
I guess your own kind. You had a successful career, which proves there is a place for specialists like you. Eager beavers that thrive in chaos. Yeah, I like that. Although beavers aren't much into stones, maybe an otter would represent me better. Did you know that they have a pouch for their favorite little rock? You are digressing again. Does that conclude your research into anomalies? Yeah, I believe so. My curiosity has been satisfied, at least for now, and I'm ready to focus on new tasks.
Cool. And we should also focus on new tasks. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna finish now. I'm gonna see you next time, and I think next time we're gonna be playing Frostpunk. So make sure to be there, and yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!